Okay, y'all, I have an idea for this and I'm excited, so I want to bring you along with me. Fair warning, this will probably be a long and chatty video, so if you're interested, stick around. Okay, so I did order from the EC launch a couple weeks ago, and I got my order and I was in time to get this sampler pack. And if you haven't seen it yet, basically it's EC sent out this sampler pack that has all 5 layouts, but the beauty of it is it's dated and it's enough sheets to get you through now, like starting next week, the 29th of April, all the way to the start of the July 1st planners, if you ordered an academic year, like if you did July to June. So I got this and I'm like, this is super cute. I mean, this reminds me, this was my first layout ever, was the original. I even think it was lined at one point and had a bunch of dots. You know, it was like one of the originals back in like 2014, 2015. So I'm like, oh, this is like full circle. So there's this, and then you get horizontal, you get an hourly, you get the new, they call it a compact vertical, but it's 7x9, so it's not really compact, but that's the layout. You get a full week of dailies, which with the new weekly overview page that they've added to their daily duos. So you get a full week of these, and it actually changed months. So, oh, and you also get at the beginning, you also get the dashboard. You don't get a monthly, unfortunately, but you do get the dashboard, like the little dashboard. So then it starts June and you get the, oh, what is it called? Wild Bloom, In Bloom, the flower one. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. You get that dashboard to go into June, and then it kind of starts over. You get the vertical again in that, and I think this is canvas. This is the horizontal, the hourly, and then to finish off, you get the compact vertical again, and then this goes into like July 1st starts the new planners. And can I just say, as a planner person, this year has been incredible, because January 1st, like all planners this year, the January start, the April start, and the academic July start, they've all been on Monday the 1st. Y'all, amazing. Like, it's like planner porn. Okay. So what I thought I would do is I would actually plan in this, like not as my full-time planner, but just for funsies as a challenge, because some of these layouts I'm super not into. Like, I'm not into this, and it's been so long since I've done vertical, and I'm like, this would be a fun challenge to actually plan the weeks in these. And I thought also for people who are like, I'm not really a planner person, or I don't know what planner would be right for me, I thought it would be fun each week to challenge myself to not only plan in this, but then also show people the options of how you could use it. And maybe if you're kind of struggling to find what planner works for you, maybe seeing all these options would kind of be like, hey, that could work for me, or hey, I could do this instead, but that would work, you know? So yeah, but the bad part at this point is mine is falling apart. Like, it did not come glued very well. And I feel like after, I don't know if you can see that. I don't even know if I was in camera doing that, but there you go. I feel like after maybe a week or two, it's going to be completely apart. So what I thought was I would punch it. Y'all, I went deep diving into my Happy Planner. I was a Happy Planner girl for a couple years there, like hardcore. Like, you can tell, like, look, I got the one that was like by Stephanie. Hello, before she left the company. And I paid full price for this. There you go. There it is. I did. Actually, maybe I used Michael's coupon. Anyways, it was close to full price, y'all. Yeah, the amount of money I spent on this dang punch. So I thought I would do is I would take it apart and punch it and put it in here. I have a coil binding machine at work, but I'm like, you know, that seems like a lot of work. But I could just do this here now. So I'm going to take this apart, and I'll probably speed this up and put some music over it. So I'll take this apart and punch it. You know what? I'll take this apart and punch it off camera, and I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've got everything undone, and I'm really glad I did it off camera, because I tore a page, y'all. I was super calm about it. I didn't yell or anything. I mean, you know, no, I'm just kidding. I taped it, but, you know, So once I started pulling these apart, I realized that the margin on some of these is not very big. It probably wouldn't be bad on the dailies, but then like on the horizontal, it's like right there. And I know it's just supposed to be a fun project, and I know it doesn't matter, but I took a sheet of this Happy Planner paper, which this is 7 by 9 1/4, which is the 7 by 9 size, and this is slightly smaller, so it's a little off. And I started trying to line up the holes with the like the page, and you can see even on even on the vertical, it's gonna punch in there. And is it really that big a deal since this is just for fun? No, I know it's not a big deal, but I don't want to do it now. So I think I'm just going to leave them loose because, like I said, it's just for fun, and I want people to see the full possibilities. I don't want to have holes in there, and I don't want it to make it seem like that's what it would look like if you actually used it. So I'm going to abandon my punch, even the coil at work, even the coil bonding machine at work. I'm just going to do it like this. This is fun. So y'all, not only did I dig deep for this Happy Planner stuff because I had to, it's in storage. I had to dig deep for my old vertical kits because I don't really use them anymore, but I have a lot. So I pulled out a bunch of stuff, and I figured the vertical kits could work on obviously the vertical layouts, but then the hourly, maybe some boxes on the daily, maybe on the compact vertical. I'm sure I could get them to work, but I know for sure I want to use them on the two. We get 2 standard verticals, and we get 2 hourly. So I know I can use 4 kits on here, which is great because they've just been sitting there and I've been wanting to use them. So I kind of pulled everything out, and like you can tell how old these are because, first of all, Casey Creates, one of my favorite shops ever, no longer. Also, Isha Plans, no longer. Bunch of labels. Oh y'all, I was so stoked because I found this old, not old, but I found this standard vertical kit from Simply Me Kish. It's breakfast food, and I found pieces of it, but I have most of it. So there's that option. I have, y'all, once Stick with Nick opened his shop, I basically bought everything that he had. So I have a ton of kits from him. I've got all these like plants and flowers and really nice like soothing greens, which I think would be fun. And like the June, one of the Junes has a lot of that coloring. But he also has, because June is Pride Month, y'all. Hello. He's also got an incredible Pride Month kit, which I'm like, do I want to use it here? Because I also have this Pride Month kit from Stella Bow Sticker Company, and I think this shop is also closed. But look, it's got glitter on it. I don't know if you can tell, but I have this one as well, which nope, I have not used this one also. So I think I might save Stick with Nick for one of my memory keeper planners, and then use this one one of the June weeks. I mean, y'all, I just have a ton. And then I have some Planner Kate, just regular labels and weekends and icons. So yeah, now the first thing I need to do is decide which kit I'm going to use on the first week. Like I said, this is going to be chatty. This is going to be long, so I hope you have something to drink. I hope you're somewhere comfortable. So they already are challenging me. First of all, back in a vertical. It's been a while, but now 2 colors to contend with because this is April and this is May. So I got a little purple and I got a little peach here. So I'm like, now what do I do? Do I just go ahead and do pastels to kind of do that? Because I could use this Simply Me Kish kit. That would be cute because the purples and the peaches kind of will pop off of that. Or, let's see, I could just do, I mean, I have a bunch of pieces. Like, I could just kind of like make my own thing with my Planner Kate stuff and these boxes from Isha Plans. I'm also kind of debating on whether or not I should, maybe on one week I shouldn't use stickers at all, because I feel like some people get intimidated because they think they have to use stickers when they do planning, like when they use a planner, especially something like, you know, Erin Condren, which is usually shown decorated. Not everybody, I understand there's a lot of functional EC users out there, but you know, for the most part, this is how people came to the community, was, you know, vertical kits with the vertical planner. So I'm like, you know, but maybe I'll do this one and then find some headers. What do you guys think? I mean, this is more peach and this is more like light pink, but I think I could make it work. I think that would be cute because, you know, I don't have any washi, but I do have the journaling kit because I've already used part of that in my Hobonichi cousin. So I could use parts of that as well to supplement. I mean, you know, I like things to match. I do like a good matchy-matchy, but at the same time, I'm not going to go, I draw the line at the punching into the thing. That's where I draw the line. But using other stickers to to supplement kits, I'm fine with that. Oh, I have these couple of random leftover breakfast stickers. I love breakfast, y'all. So as soon as I saw that she had a whole thing based around breakfast, I was like, ma'am, absolutely yes. Throw that in the cart immediately. I'm like Ron Swanson. I will eat breakfast all day, every day. So, okay. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to do this because I'll use other kits in other weeks. So, let me get organized. I know this video is choppy and I'm sorry. Like, you know, I don't do plan with me videos and you can see why. Maybe if you do them long enough that it becomes second nature and you don't have to worry about it. But let me gather everything and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I've got everything that I need, including my everyday carry planner with my actual plans in it. I got a pen. I've got my reading glasses so I can see what I'm doing. And I went ahead and decided, yes, I'm going to use this breakfast kit with these little extras. But I also think that these Isha Plans labels are great for just, you know, extra events and stuff like that. So let's get started. Oh, I also pulled out my little reusable sticker books that has various, this is my little travel one. This is my Coffee Monsters Co. one, which is all of her, like those little samplers you get with each order. I just stick them in here because I think they're fun. And then whenever I need one, just look in there. And then this is another Coffee Monsters Co. And it's just got all kinds of stuff in there. So I pulled all this out. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is lay the framework. Like I said, it's been a while, y'all. I mean, what am I doing? I'm kind of excited. Let me pull this side over here. So is this in frame? Yes. So I'm going to turn it sideways because that way I can put the date headers on. Look at me talking like I know what I'm doing. And I mean, it says standard vertical, so they should fit, right? Do I want to cover the... I know part of me says, you know what, white out some stuff. And I have white out here in my little thing, so maybe I will. I don't want to go too in the weeds here and like use a bunch of white out, but maybe just these taller numbers in the holidays. Okay, I think, again, this is for fun. I should just kind of just go with it. Okay, so I'll do all these. If you hear any noise in the background, I'm working from home today, and so is my husband, and of course our dog. And I'm expecting the Amazon dude at any moment. And our dog, we have a tiny dog, so of course he is like always on guard. And if you have a tiny dog, you know what I'm talking about. So if there's any barking, I'm sorry. I'm sorry ahead of time. I'll go ahead and white these out. I've never been actually, I like the white out because it, you know, it helps, but then it always sticks out to me even more, so I can't tell what I like. Do I like the off-white or do I like the numbers sticking out? I don't know. We're just going to white it out. We're just going to act like we know what we're doing. So, like I said, this was my first layout when I started actually investing in planners that were not, you know, $10 or whatever, or ones that weren't given to me by like an organization like school, that sort of thing. And I really enjoyed having this because one of the things I did was I put everything in here. So the top was usually home, this was work, and this at the time was, I had a little online shop. That was years ago. And then down here I'd put dinner, and it was, you know, I kept track of so much, and why I fell out of it, I don't know. I don't know why, but you know, new options, new things. I remember when the hourly came out, we all lost our minds. We were like, oh my God, shut up. Yay, look at that. So I'll have to write in the number somewhere, or maybe I'll put number stickers up here. I don't know. The world is my oyster, you guys. The world is my oyster. So the next thing I want to do is I want to do a little sidebar action here. Oh, you know what? Just kidding. Put that there. I want to do a full box. I want to cover up this. Now to decide. Let's see, what do I have on these? Okay, so maybe I'll use this one. Maybe I'll just use the cereal because it is cute. Okay, I'll use the cereal. I just activated that automated voice thing. I don't want to say it because then she'll come back. Is this lined up? I have no idea. Y'all, I have no idea. I don't even know if I care. I mean, you would think I'm a planner or something. What? Okay. Let's see. You know what would help? Is if I put my glasses on. I'm like, why is everything blurry? Right, because you don't have your glasses on. Okay, now I want some sort of this week, because I do love a good sidebar. I do love having this set up and ready to go. And I think here's where I will pull from my sticker book here, because I've got, I'll do one of these this week. Well, that's cute, if I do say so myself. All right, you know what? Maybe I'll do weather up here, and I'll write the date really tiny in here, and then I'll do weather up here. That could be cute, or it could be too busy. Who knows? Because I have to figure out what I'm going to use these boxes for. I'm a list person. Like, that's usually, I don't have a lot of activities. I don't have a lot of appointments. I don't have a lot of meetings at work. My day job is more like tasks, so I just keep like a bullet journal style thing in my planner. It's just task lists every day. So now I need to figure out what I'm going to do with these boxes. I want one, I know I want one for like appointments. Like, I know I just said I don't have a lot of appointments, but you know, there are a couple days where either me or my kids or my husband have something going on, and so I kind of want that up front. The middle, I don't know, because I don't do a lot. I read, I play with planners, and I watch Dateline. So, this week is actually kind of busy, surprisingly. So, I do have, you know what, let me do the weather. Let me see. Let me pull up the weather on the old iPad here. I won't write it in, but at least I will put in these stickers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll put in the stickers for it. I gotta find my weather stickers. I was feeling fancy one day, and I made myself some on my silhouette, and they are cut terribly. They're so generic, but I was like, hey, I don't have to buy weather stickers See, I haven't made a fake company name because I'm nerdy like that. Let's see. Okay. So Monday is going to be partly cloudy. Again, do I want that up here or do I want it down here? I don't know. I feel like up here might be okay. That way I can see it right off the bat. Let's see. Tuesday's going to be rainy. Okay. The rest of the week is going to be cloudy. Except for Sunday, we might get a little sun. And I know the weather changes. I mean, listen, I get it. But it's fine. I also have a daily section in my personal planner. And I actually write the weather there too. So, you know, it's off, but never that off. So I'm like, whatever. I don't mind pre-putting it down. I don't even know if these are centered. It's fine. It'll all work out. Okay. I'll write them in later, but at least we see that. Okay, so let's see what we have on Monday. I have an afterpay payment. Y'all, that's how I got all this. I went ahead and did the old afterpay. Oh, look at that, it fits perfectly. Man. Remembering that old, do I want that up top or maybe I'll just put it down here in case something else comes up. Look at that. These, I believe I got from Simply Me Kish. So I have a payment that day. So I'll mark that, great. What else? Let's see. Oh, on this day, exciting to probably not a lot of people, but maybe if you're a reader, you'll be excited. The new color Kobos are being released. They are expensive and I can't afford it, but I want to pretend like I can. So I'm going to put that down. I wish I just had, you know what, maybe I'll use a label instead of something big. Yeah, I'll just use a label. So let's use Purple's cool. If you know, you know. So maybe I'll put that down here. Kobo release. Like I said, y'all, my life is not that exciting. It centers around books, planners, my kids, and Dateline. All right, then we start May. I've got nothing. Okay, so then let's see. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. My son has his spring musical. So I need to mark that accordingly. Do I have anything that will go across? Maybe I could use this strip and then use a label to mark that it's happening. So that's performance week. I'm so excited. He's been working so hard, y'all, like everybody has. And it's gonna be so good. Okay, so let me use, I want to make it big, so we'll use this because we are going opening night, but he has performances all week. And my other kid, my daughter, is also in a performance, but at a different organization, which their performances are next week. So it's like she has rehearsal during this production week, and then it's kind of a madhouse. Oh, Friday the 3rd is the start of Dracula Daily. Y'all, if you don't know what that is, please go find it. You can find it on Patreon. Basically, Dracula, the story of Dracula is an epistolary novel, basically written in letters and whatnot. And so each letter has a different date, and the first letter is on May 3rd. So this person decided to go ahead and start sending out each chapter of Dracula by the day, and it starts on May 3rd. And every year I'm like, I'm gonna do it this year. I'm gonna read it like that. And every year, about a month and a half in, I kind of fall out. So this year I'm determined. I'm like, December, Dracula Daily Dracula. I'll put it in the I'll put a link in the description if you're interested. It's pretty fun. Let's see, and then Saturday, my daughter has her rehearsal, because like I said, there are different productions. I guess I could use a regular label. Let's do that. Let's use this cutie with the spoon. So she has rehearsal there. And then I also have, oh shoot, well, I don't think it'll fit. That's okay, I'll just write it right here. I also have one more payment that's due that day. So that's it for plans. Let's see if I can, I'll write everything in later. Like I'll put a picture in the community notes once it's all filled in. My plan is to actually use this like it would be for real in addition to my, you know, my everyday planner, just to show how it's being used, not just do a sticker and show it and be like, hey, this is what you would do, but actually use it. And then next week when I do the next week's one is to show how it came out, like all fully used and whatnot. And so I feel like at this point, this is good for people that have specific like sections of their day they need to break up, you know, morning, afternoon, evening. That used to be the original. It used to be like written that way, but you know, you could do home, kids, you know, work. You could do, if you're a content creator, you could put like, you know, home, you know, YouTube, you know, I don't know, fitness, highlights, you know, this down here could be dinner. You know, I feel like you could, I feel like for people that need to break up sections of their day and they have specific things they need to get done within those sections, this is a perfect layout. It's also great if you don't really have a lot of plans like me, because you could just fill out this top, put full boxes here, like decorate or just draw or do something, and then down here do a little daily journaling, and then here like step count. Like there's just ways that you could just use this if you don't have a lot of daily plans. You know, you could do that. So typically I keep one long like running list like this week, but I'm wondering if maybe I should do like this as a brain dump, and then each day see what I can do and kind of make a to-do list, if that makes sense. And if that's the case, then I would probably just do some like, I'd probably get like a dot marker. I don't know if I want to use gray. I have other colors in the other room, so maybe I'll, you know, and kind of like every day, like I know I have today stickers that I could put there. Like one per day. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'd have to pull some more, but maybe I could do that, or I could do to do. That might be nice. Because I think down here on this, I'm going to do like some sort of like daily gratitude or something. And then here, I think I'm going to track, because in my everyday planner, I actually have a section where I track that I've taken my pills and vitamins, what I eat, steps, activity, my Apple Watch movement. I am a on again, off again Weight Watch user. Like I've had it forever. So when I am tracking, that's where I can put my points, sleep, and then a little section for like how I felt that day, just a little like mental health check-in, or if something was, you know, fitness wise that went wrong, you know, that sort of thing. So I do have that. So maybe I could do that down here, like this section, and then do the gratitude. So this could be like a little mini fitness. So I think I'm going to do that, because again, I don't have a whole lot. I mean, that's why I've kind of shifted over to being a rings person. You know, it's all just chicken scratch, really. So maybe I'll keep this like a regular planner, dailies, like daily events. And this will be media, maybe, because I do like to keep track of that too. I don't know. I'll figure out something for the middle. This will be like my fitness stuff. And yeah, so I don't know. I kind of don't want to make you guys sit here as I'm deciding. So I think I'm just going to stop here and go with this. I'm going to go see if I can find some very skinny washi to block this off. Or maybe since it's together, maybe I'll block this off. So that'll be its own separate thing. And yeah, I'll add in dates. I'll add in weather. I'll post a photo of it once I'm done in my community tab. I'm also on Instagram. I'll probably post it there as well and talk about it there. So yeah, I know this was kind of disjointed, but bear with me because I haven't done the plan with me. Okay, y'all, I decided to come back because I finished. I've got it all set up. I finally figured out what I was going to do, and I know I didn't bring you along, and I'm sorry. I will get better at this, so please be patient with me, and thank you for, if you've made it this far, thank you, because again, I don't do plan with me, so this was hard. All of y'all that do plan with me, shout out to you guys, because this is hard, and y'all do it every week. Oh my gosh, sometimes multiple times a week. But okay, so I figured out my layout. So I changed up a little bit on the sidebar. I added this little box right here to put the week, the range, and then the week number, and then this will be my running to-do list. Top is main events, you know, appointments, activities. I went ahead and filled it in, and then the middle section are for daily to-dos. Like, I know I'll have this running list, but anything I have to get done that day. So I already know on Friday, I work from home on Fridays, and so usually around 3:30ish, that's when I kind of shut down. Like, I have my computer up anyways, and I do like a Friday clean in my house. I get all this stuff done because I really like waking up Saturday morning to a clean house, and it's nice. And then Sunday I always do a reset, meal plan, groceries, clean out the fridge, Target order, you know, that whole thing, clean my sheets, like all that. So I already know that those two are set. And then, because as I mentioned before, I do a lot of like food and fitness tracking. I'm pre-diabetic and I'm trying to fix that, which is why I'm so heavy on this. So I just want to give that, just mention that. So I thought that's what this would be for. My pills and vitamins little dot there to make sure I've taken it, and then fill in that. And then down here, I thought that's when I would put, you know, usually my husband and I at night, you know, the kids go to their room and then we watch something or we read. And so I figured that's what I'd put there. So yeah, I filled all that in. And I also, you guys, okay, so this little sampler came with 2 dashboards, and let me just show you. This is the one for June, okay? So I already had an idea for this that I wanted to do for, in my A5 Daily Duo when I just like, oh, I already know what I want to do with that. Okay, so in my everyday carry, I have a whole section for reading. I have like a reading tracker. I have a little insert for books that are coming out throughout the year, for ARCs, advanced reader copies, for social media stats. So I went ahead and set it up like I would use it. So this section here are going to be any books coming this month, and then I will highlight anything that I have, like an ARC of an advanced reader copy. I will go ahead and highlight that, but the day of the month, like the 7th, 15th, 21st, and 28th, and then the title. I always have some things that I do. I do a monthly newsletter where I kind of recommend books, and then I throw in a little extras. I have some social media graphics that I put in there that are themed for the month, and so if you want that, it's in the description box. But so this is, I'm going to use the built-in to-do list for all the things that I do every month. So stats are fun, you know, I just want to see where I'm at each month, and so I thought I'd put that there. And then down here, this is a post-it I made, just a generic month. So basically what I do is any book I start reading, I write it down, but then I put an abbreviation for it, and then I just put that abbreviation in each day, so that way I can keep track of it. So yeah, that's how I'm going to use the dashboard and in my A5. So I thought I'd try it out here, and I'm very excited about the way it's turned out so far. So yes, experiment has been chaotic but fun. And again, if you made it through this whole thing, thank you. Thank you for watching. Okay, bye.